Hey guys. There's only one left of this. It's chocolate macadamia, so why not? Today I'm going to be talking about my horror story with eyelash extensions. So basically, around let me think, it was around October. My aunt's birthday had just passed. We were going to the nail salon for her. My treat. So I was like, oh, we'll just go pick her up, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. So we go to pick her up. We go to a nail salon by her, but it was way too crowded. And the people were kind of rude. So then we drove back from her house, which is in the Bronx, back to where we live, which is through Queens. It was like a 15-minute drive both ways. So we come back here, and I'm like, oh, let's just go to the regular spot. So at the time, I'd been looking up eyelash extensions, but I didn't really know if I wanted them or not, because at the time my eyelashes were like just now starting to like get longer. I go to the nail salon. We get manicures, pedicures for everyone. I think I got tips. My nails are pretty short because I bite them a lot. Anyway, I got tips. I think my mom and my aunt both got tips too, and then we got pedicures. So lady's like, oh, do you want eyelash extensions? And I'm like, My aunt's like, go ahead. I'm like, alright, fine, whatever. So lady's like, oh, sit in the chair and lean back for me. So I'm leaning back, and she starts pulling back my eyelid. So I'm like, trying to look, like, when you're like looking up, like you still trying to look down, like, She's like, look up, don't blink, but look down. So I was confused. So I'm like, okay. Look up, but don't blink. So she finally puts them on. There's this girl staring at me. I'm like, why is she looking at me like do they look bad? And my aunt's like, they look really pretty. So I'm like, alright. My mom's like, let me see. And I'm showing her. She's like, oh, they look nice. Wow. So I'm like, okay. So now we're on our way back to the Bronx, because to be honest, for like grocery shopping, they have like Costco's and like huge Targets and everything like that. So we went over there. When I tell y'all, on the way back to the Bronx, I fell asleep, and I was gone for like 2 hours straight, because the extensions on my eyes were so heavy. And the thing is, like, when I looked it up on like YouTube videos, the process normally lasts like 45 minutes to an hour. So I figured, why is it done so quick? But I didn't question it, because it looked as if, it's like, on other people, just a little bit thicker. So I was like, okay. Fall asleep. I'm like, all right. I get home, and I'm feeling something poke my inner eye. So I'm like, what is... Someone told me to lift up my eyelid, so I proceeded to do so. So I lift up my eyelid. Lo and behold, y'all know them eyelash extensions that, like, they don't really cut to extensions? Not eyelash extensions, the individuals that they don't really cut, like, really, really, really small. The ones that, like, you're, like, trying to add, like, to the outside of your eye, which, like, are a little bit wider, like this much wider. She attached those on the skin underneath my eye with hair glue, because eyelash glue don't stay like that. Because I've seen people use hair glue in like videos and stuff where it's like black and it stays a long time, and I'm like, okay. So, and then like when glue hardens and it's like rubbing up against something, so like it feels hard, that's how it was against my eye. So the first night I'm trying to sleep, I didn't get to sleep because normally I sleep like this. I go night night and I'm on my business. This night I had to like sleep on my back or like on my side the other way and go night night and be in pain, because when I closed my eyes I was like, I can't, this hurts. The next morning I wake up and the skin around my eyelids are like swollen, so they're like swollen around the lash. So both my eyes are swollen. I can barely open up my eyes. I was like, I don't even, Mom, how am I supposed to, what is happening? I stayed home that day from school and from work because I was like, I'm not trying to go there looking like I got beat up over the weekend. So I'm looking up ways now to take this thing off, because I was like, you know what, I paid, how much did I pay? I think I paid $20 for it. That was another sign I should look for, because normally the price of these extensions are like $80, the cheapest. But I was like, $20, alright, that's a steal. I'm looking up online to see if people, you know, what they do to remove them. Most people, because they got the proper ones, was like, oh, they just fall out naturally. After a couple weeks, they fall out naturally, like regular eyelashes. And I'm like, but these aren't these aren't those. So I'm looking up people who probably got them done in a nail salon like me, which was very stupid. I will never recommend that in my life. As soon as she came up to me, asked me if I wanted, I should have been like, no sis, move please, thanks. I'm like looking up the different remedies. Some people said use petroleum jelly. So I get a tub of Vaseline and just rub it and leave it one night. Then some people said makeup removers, the Neutrogena ones. Here goes my heater now. I take 2 each and I put them one on top, one on the bottom, and leave it overnight. Nothing. Use castor oil, use vitamin E oil, jojoba oil, all these different oils. Coconut oil, they said was the best one to remove it. Nothing. So I finally stumbled across this other video, and this girl said she dealt with the same thing, and the only thing that would work was eyelash remover from Sally's. So me still being the idiot that I am, I went to CVS, got a pack of individual lashes, because that's the only way that I got the remover for another kind of remover, not even the one from Sally's, because I didn't see that one. And I live in the hood, so they don't really have Sally's over here, so I was like, I'm hopeless. But so I get that and I come home and it's burning me, because now like you have to take a Q-tip, and I had to put so I went and I got this stuff from CVS. It wasn't working, because at this point you had to take 2 Q-tips and run it one under and one above and just rub it back and forth. It wasn't working. This is like a week later. I'll insert some clips of how like it actually looked when I had them in, so you guys can like take it as a reference. Guys, don't get eyelash extensions. I was stupid and I got them. They don't look like I'm about to fly away though. They look pretty natural, bomb. But yeah, like they really hurt, and no stores that I've been to have the remover for it. So one day me and my mom were just like, let's go to the mall. Went to the mall. Afterwards I was like, let's go get sushi, and she's like, okay. So I see a Sally's. I go in there. Mind you, by this point my eyes are like, there's something by my eye. So by this point my eyes are like constantly like this. I went to work after the first day of missing work, and they were like, oh, you look tired. I'm like, I am tired. You have no idea. I'm in pain. Yes, I go into Sally's, and the lady's like, how can I help you? And I'm just looking at her like, can you not, sis, can you not see what I need help with? Like, I can't even see on my eye to see you. I was like, do you have eyelash remover? And she's like, eyelash remover? And I'm like, yes. Do you have eyelash remover? Because I'm in desperate need. And she's like, hold on. Walks away for 2 seconds, bends down, picks up the little thing that I saw, a little white container. So I got that, I got a couple other things, went home. Soon as I got home, I took the little thing, and you dip the cotton ball, because the Q-tip is small enough for you to just dip it in there and take it out. So you have to do the same thing. So I'm there like this. I'm right by this mirror on the floor, and I'm just like moving it back and forth. And when I tell y'all it was burning, my eyes started immediately turning like red. And I was like, oh my gosh. It was burning as if like I had poured rubbing alcohol on my eyes. Not even dragging it. Like how I would imagine rubbing alcohol to be on your eyes, it was bad, bro. They start popping off. And I'm like, wait a second. My eyes don't feel as protected as they usually do. So I'm looking in the eyelashes that I'm pulling out, the individuals, fake individuals that I'm pulling out. I'm seeing my eyelashes with it. So I'm like, we was getting so close to our goal, fam, and now you want, okay. I finally get them all out. My eyes are bald. I'm just there like, so immediately I have this big tub of coconut oil. I dip my hand in it and I'm just like, I need you to grow back because I gotta go to school tomorrow. I gotta go to work. Then my aunt was like, yeah, I had them. They ripped out my eyelashes. Why didn't you? So you didn't think to mention this to me before I was like, she had them and she didn't tell me that she had them. If she told me that they pulled out her eyelashes, I wouldn't have got them. Why? I mean, like, it took me, like, let me say, 3 weeks for my eyelashes to get, like, half the way that they are right now. My eyelashes grow pretty slowly. From what I know, they grow pretty slow. So it didn't take me forever to grow my eyelashes back. I was just tight because I was like, I'm never doing that again. Never, if you're gonna get eyelash extensions, do your research first. Number 2, never get them done at a nail salon. I know that now. Number 3, ask people if they got them before. And if they have, asked them their experiences. Sis had them underneath she had them on the skin underneath my eyelid. Like, I could have went blind and she used hair glue. Why did you think that it was okay to torture me this way? Like, if you guys ever got eyelash extensions, tell me in the comments what you went through, if they were good, if they were bad. I know I was stupid. You don't have to tell me. I know. I didn't know back then. I looked it up like a couple days before I went and got them done. Tell me if you would get them, if you wouldn't get them. Like, comment, subscribe if you want. So yeah, the things we do for beauty, right?